Extend the fingertips down the side of the legs like you're stretching to touch the earth. And at the same time, reach the crown of your head up to the sky and feel that pulling on the spine, elongating the spine. And with every breath you take, you might want to come up onto the base of your toes and go back onto your heels, base of the toes, back onto the heels. Just create a little bit of a rocking motion. And think of massaging Mother Earth, that you're giving her a little massage, sending her love as she sends you grounding energy up through the feet. And then slowly come to stillness. We'll take an inhale and slowly bring the arms out to the side like airplane wings and up towards the sky, arms parallel, reaching up, and gaze upward, maybe even leaning back a little bit. And then leaning over towards one side, reaching out through your fingertips. Breathing in, breathing out, over to the other side, reaching through the fingertips. Back to center, and as you breathe, going back slightly, hips moving forward. Come back to mountain and over to the side again. Nice stretch in the side body. Over to the other side. And one more time, going back, hips forward, reaching out through the fingertips. Come back to mountain. Let the arms float down by your side. Come back into the mountain stance again, this time with feet about hip width apart. Extending through the fingertips, closing your eyes, and taking a deep breath like you're pulling the breath up from the earth into the heart space. And as you exhale, the breath descends with loving energy back to the earth. Inhaling up through the feet, taking in that pranic energy up to the heart. As you exhale, let the breath descend back down, grounding, sending Mother Earth some loving energy. And do that a few more times at your own pace, visualizing this breath connecting to Mother Earth. And then gently let your eyes open. We'll bring the hands in front of the heart and we'll prepare for a nice, easy sun salutation to warm up the body, which is important for when we're dealing with stress. And it's just a cold day, so it's nice to warm up. So hands towards heart. Take a deep breath in, extending the arms up. Lean back slightly as you exhale. Take a deep breath in as you come back to mountain. And as you exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees if you need to. Bring your hands to your shins or the floor. Drop the head. Lift the hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step back. The right leg coming into a low warrior lunge. So your back leg is lengthening out through the base of the toes. Your front leg, your knee is over your ankle. You're dropping your hips towards the floor. Take another breath here. And then as you exhale, step both legs back. Come into a low plank, a downward dog. or a child pose, your choice. A low plank, a downward dog, or a child pose for just about a 5-breath count before continuing Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. 2 more breaths here. And then slowly lower your body to the floor, letting your hip bones rest on the floor, toes extending back, and come up into a version of your cobra. Keep the hip bones engaged on the floor, lengthening through the legs, through the toes. You can go low, or you can come up higher, whatever feels good for your back. So nourish your back. We'll hold for 3 more breaths here. And then feel your toes on your mat, curl your toes under, use your core, your arm strength, lift your hips, come back either into your plank pose, into your downward dog pose, or into your child pose. And then you're going to step that right leg between your hands, coming into right leg forward, warrior lunge. So your right knee is bent, your left leg is straight back. You're drawing your hips towards the floor. Make sure your right knee is right over your ankle. Don't let it go over your toes. And feel how the earth supports you in this posture. Know that you are receiving energy as you do the standing poses. So take a nice easy breath in, and then as you exhale, you're going to bring your back foot to meet your front foot. Draw your chin towards your chest, drop your head, and then on the next breath, swing the arms up, over the head, bring the hands to the heart, take 3 full breaths. And notice the heat in your body. So the standing poses are designed to make the heart work, bringing more circulation to the extremities. So before we cool off, we'll go into 1 more round of Surya Namaskar, sun salutation, thanking the sun for being out today, for giving us its energy too. As we reach up, we remember the sun energy. As we reach down, we remember the earth energy, both supporting us. Drop the head, lift the hips, deep breath in, deep breath out. Step the left leg back now. Make sure your right knee is over your ankle and come into a low warrior lunge. Back leg is straight and firm, hips drawing towards the earth. Breath flowing. And as you exhale, you'll step both legs back, come into your lunge, your downward dog, or your child pose. And let's hold for 5 breaths here. 1, exhale, 2, exhale, 3, exhale, 4, exhale, and 5. Slowly draw your hip bones towards your mat. Relax and point your toes. Come into your version of cobra pose, keeping your hip bones on your mat and lowering your trunk as high or low as you need to find comfort in your low back. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and follow the rhythm of your breath, making little micro movements if you need to, rather than be stagnant in the posture. So find a way to work in the posture, creating stability of the breath. As you take your next inhale, begin to engage your core, find your toes, press them into the floor, lift your hips, come into your plank, your downward dog, or your child pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to scooch that left leg back through your hands, coming into a lunge warrior. Right leg is straight back, front leg is bent, knee over ankle, shoulders away from ears, hips descending to earth. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, prepare to bring your back leg to meet your front. Drop your head, inhale, rise up, coming back into mountain pose. Bring the hands to the heart and take 3 full breaths here. 1, and just check in with yourself on how you're feeling. Okay, we'll continue with our standing postures by coming into a warrior 1, a forward warrior. So we'll bring the right leg forward, the left leg is back. You can either be up on the base of the toes of the back leg, or you can turn that foot out to the side if your knee is okay. Front knee over ankle, both hip bones facing forward, shoulders down, and if you'd like, you can raise your arms up, you can bring them out, you can bring them behind your back, you can keep your hands on your hips. Draw your chest upward, open heart, shoulders moving together in the back. Descend your hips to the earth and feel the power of this posture. Virabhadrasana. Vira means courage, the brave one. So think of this posture as building your courage, your strength. Take another deep breath here and take your back arm, touch your hamstring in the back and lean back into it, looking up towards the sky and creating a sense of balance. Good. Take another breath in, bring both arms up. We're going to open up into warrior 2. So your knee is still bent over your ankle, your back leg is straight, your arms are coming right out from the shoulders. Relax the shoulders down. You can close your eyes, feeling support from the earth, or you can gaze at the tips of your finger. Relax the shoulders and breathe. And then we're going to bring the back arm over the head, fold the arm rested on your thigh, and reach out like you're reaching something across the room. Reach with your fingertips and feel that lateral stretch on your body, coming into a side angle. Slow, deep inhalation and slow exhalation out through the nose. And then on the next breath, lift your arm up, bring your trunk up, straighten your front leg, and tip over in triangle pose. Let your hand rest on your leg. If you want, you can look up towards the ceiling. Keep your heart space open and keep breathing as if you're breathing from the earth, from the feet to the heart, from the heart space to the feet, feet to the heart space to the feet. Take a deep breath now. Reach up towards the sky. Turn both feet forward, hands on hips. Come and rest in a forward fold. Drop your head. Keep your hands on your hips or hands on the floor. Stretch the back of your legs. You can make little micro movements to stretch the back of the legs if you want. One more deep breath. Hands back on hips. Lifting your trunk. And walk or jump both feet together. And we'll face forward. So for a moment now, in the pause, which helps to quiet the pitta, quiet the mind in vata, just notice if you feel a difference. What you notice on that side that we just worked on versus the other side. Any sensations, vibrations, energy, just noticing. And maybe you feel nothing and notice that too. Just embracing it all. Knowing that you're doing well for your body, your mind, and your spirit. Prana is flowing through you, bathing your bones, your muscles, your tissues, all the way down to the cellular level. Take another deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to go in now to that sequence on the other side. You can bring hands on hips. You're going to step the opposite leg forward now. Take a moment to adjust your stance. Front knee is over ankle. Back foot is either on the floor or you're up on the toes. Hip bones facing forward. Shoulders back. Heart lifting. And then once you get comfortable, you can then work with your arms. Bring your arms in whatever position feels comfortable and right for you. If you want to practice balance, you can look up. If you don't want to practice balance, you can gaze ahead or downward. And sink into your hips. Sink into that first and second chakra. The strength of your pelvis and legs. And as you breathe, draw up the base of your body, like you're doing a little bit of a Kegel. Breathe in and lift, and exhale and relax. Breathe in, feel the lifting. Exhale and relax. One more breath, inhale. And as you exhale, let the back arm touch the back hamstring, and you can lean slightly back. Take a breath. We'll turn sideways, coming into the warrior two, the open heart warrior. Front knee is over ankle. Arms are extending out from shoulders. Relax the shoulders down. Still staying connected to that in-breath rising up, out-breath rising, falling down, rising breath up, exhale, releasing down. Take another breath, inhale. As you exhale, fold your arm. You can rest it on your thigh, lateral side stretch, reaching out through your fingertips. Feel that stretch from your back legs all the way to the fingertips. Easy breath in, easy breath out. Slowly bring the top arm, hand to hip, release, straighten your front leg, arms out from the shoulder height, and tip over into triangle pose. Hand on the leg, look up or forward or down, opening your heart and feeling the stability of the posture as you make a triangle with your body. The base, where your legs and feet are, and the apex, the top of your pyramid, fingertips rising upward towards the sky. Inhale, release up, turn both feet forward, hands on hips, roll down, hands on hips or hands on floor. You can drop your head, rocking side to side if you want. Release any tension in your head by shaking your head out. Bringing the hands to the hips, lifting the trunk, walking or jumping your feet together, and then facing forward. Let's take 3 full breaths here. 1, exhale. You can blow out through the mouth if you feel overheated. 2, and 3. So let's bend the knees, come into a squatting pose. Now this time the knees are going over the toes. At the same time, push your hips back as if you're trying to sit down on the chair behind you. Drop your hips as low as you can, using the strength of your core, your abdomen, your stomach muscles, your leg muscles. And then slowly bring your hands to the floor, sit down on the floor, extend your legs out, come into a stick pose, Dandasana. We'll bend one leg, placing the bottom of that foot on the inside of the opposite leg. We'll bend the other leg, keeping the foot in flexed position. We'll reach up to the sky, and as we exhale, we lean against our thigh, holding the bottom of our feet. And now you can either rest here, or if you want to do more work in the posture, you can push your heel away from you and come into more of a forward fold stretch. Whatever works best for your back. And when you're here, try to breathe fully and deeply into your abdomen. Breathe into your belly, let it expand. Breathe out and relax. Breathe in, breathe out and relax. 2 more breaths. And then slowly come up. This leg that was down, cross it over your straight leg. Wrap your opposite arm around your leg and come into a seated twist, releasing the spine. Calming breath. In and out through the nose to keep the warmth in the body. And then slowly release. Uncross the leg, straighten both legs, and we'll repeat that on the other side. Opposite leg bends, bottom of the foot on the inside of the opposite leg. Bend that leg. Hold the edges of your feet. Come forward and relax. And if you want to stretch more, just push your heel away. And breathe. 1, 2, and relax. Keep melting your upper body into the lower body. Softening any hard edges in the back. Breathe fully and deeply into the stretch. And then on the next inhale, come up. Bring that leg that was bent across the straight leg. Wrap your opposite arm around that leg. Other hand behind you. Come into rotation of the spine, into a seated twist. Nice easy breath in, easy breath out, releasing the spine. Come back to center. Uncross the legs, bend both legs, and let's lie down in a brief shavasana, brief relaxation pose. As you lie down, just rock your head side to side, releasing any tension in your neck. Go ahead and bring both knees in and rock side to side. Bring the legs up towards the sky and slowly lower the legs down towards the floor. Engage your core. Part the legs, allow the feet to flop out to the side. Let your arms be away from your body, palms up. Close the eyes. And connect your breath now to every part that's named. Feel like you're breathing in and out positive energy into that part of the body. Become aware of your toes and your feet and breathe into them. And your ankles and your knees and your upper leg. And you're breathing and imagining positive energy radiating through the feet and the legs, grounding you, nourishing your root like a tree's root. Keep breathing into the hips, the base of the spine. Breathe into the abdomen, the trunk, the upper body. Breathe into your hands and fingers, your wrists, elbows, upper arm, shoulders. Breathe into the middle of your back, your upper back, your entire head, eyes, ears, nose, mouth. Breath connecting you from Mother Earth to the sky, from the sky to Mother Earth, a flowing, easy breath in and out through the nostrils. And then as you take your next breath, just slowly roll over onto your right side with your arms under your head like a pillow, knees bent. Take a few moments to awaken here. And then when you feel ready, press your hand into the floor. Let your head be the last thing to come up. Come back into a seated, comfortable position, easy pose. And let your visualization be one of using golden light, which is used to help with viruses and funguses and disease in general. Imagining a golden mist or a golden light that you're breathing in or that is surrounding your whole body, front, back, sides, top, encasing you in an eggshell of golden light. And sending good energy to Mother Earth for her healing process, and to all those who may need healing. We wish them peace. Namaste.